Have you ever wondered what the best weapons are per character in Elden Ring Nightreign? Well, you've come to the right place. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the Visual Codex. The Visual Codex is an area where it shows you a lot of tutorials, but I know it's completely out of place and not everybody is going to be looking at this. The Visual Codex is also in the same room as the Jar Bazaar, but you can just fast travel here by pressing your menu button. And the Visual Codex is going to have a ton of things. If you watched my video previously, you would know that that's how you get to the tutorial for a missable relic. Feel free to watch that video in a previous video. But we're going to go ahead and go to characters this time. If you've played previous Dark Souls or Elden Ring-like styled games, you know about things like stat scaling, stats in general, and how to tie in weapon scaling and things like that. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and head to characters, and you can see all the characters that you've unlocked and their stats and attributes and what they scale properly in. So Wielder, for example, has a in HP, but things like Guardian has an S in HP. So all of these are going to contribute to their stats for when you find things on the ground in the world. Things like Duchess, she's really good with dexterity, intelligence, strength for Raider, so big heavy weapons. Revenant has a S in faith, which is things like incantations and stuff. Recluse also has an S in faith and intelligence, so things like staffs and spells and such. This is going to help you shape up the character that you want to main or play, and what weapons you're going to be keeping your eyes on. Now, if you want to get a little bit of a head start before randomly finding them in the world, what you could do is you could head to the Sparring Grounds, and you can go to this little spot here, and you can actually change your sparring equipment. You can see all the armaments that drop. You can see their damage and such like that. And if you click on the Visual Codex info, you can actually see more stats about it and what it scales in. So if we're Revenant, we're going to be looking into skills, sorceries, and incantations. We're going to head to incantations. The Finger Seal is going to be one of her starting pieces of gear, but you can also find other things that cast incantations. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike would be insane. So let's go ahead and take a look at that, shall we? And this is going to tell us that it costs a 36 in FP to activate. Very, very strong spell. And I believe it's just going to be the same thing from base Elden Ring. But if you're looking for more specifics and weapons, you can actually see what they scale in just by looking here. So S in dexterity for certain swords, certain rapiers, katanas, stuff like that. Bows, you get the same sort of S scaling, except for the horn bow, which is an A in scaling. This is going to help you determine to pin down exactly what you're looking for, besides what you're looking for in just your abilities that come on these weapons, like continuous attacks, restore HP, things like that. So if you really want to nail down what your starting gear wants to be, or the gear that you want to look for, those are the two places to go: the Visual Codex and the Sparring Ground equipment. That will allow you to line up everything a lot better. Scaling, the way that it works is whatever the letter is, the higher that it is in the alphabet, the better it's going to be, with an S being the highest that it can possibly be. If you've played previously, you probably know a little bit about scaling, but if you're fresh and new to it, look for the stats on your character and line it up with the piece of gear, and that's how you know which one you want to find or use. This is going to be the way that you can line up your character, find the best weapons and or spells, and win more games. Feel free to check out other of my prior guide videos to see more, and I do have more in the making and plans as well. Hopefully this helps. I'll see you guys in the next video. My name is B. Flattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care all. Laters.